Hello everyone, Scooney Double 7 here, bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game, we have the 8-3 Los Angeles Angels taking on the 4-7 Seattle Mariners. This is game 2 of a 3-game series between the Angels and the Mariners. We're here at Safeco Field. And here is the starting lineup for the Los Angeles Angels. Leading off, the third baseman, Cone Figgins. Batting second, the center fielder, Gary Matthews. Batting third, the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Batting fourth, the left fielder, Garrett Anderson in the cleanup position. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Torrey Hunter. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Casey Kocheman. Batting seventh, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Batting eighth, the catcher, Mike Napoli. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Eric Abar. On the mound for the Mariners, it is Carlos Silva, comes into the game with a 10.93 ERA. 1 win, 1 loss, 10 2/3 innings pitched, allowed 17 hits, 5 strikeouts, 6 walks. Safeco Field gives a -2 to strikeouts and a -1 to walks and nothing to home runs. And with that, Cone Figgins steps up to the backs. He's batting a .250, and here's the first pitch. 3-1 blank. 1-3, and that's going to be a ground ball to Betancourt. And that's out number 1. Let's take a look at the defense for the Seattle Mariners. Out there in right field and left field, it's Eisman, Suzuki at center. Excuse me. Wilkinson at right field, going around the horn. Beltre at third, Betancourt at short. Lopez is on second. Sexton at first, Joey Jima behind the plate, and Silva is on the mound for the Mariners. Gary Matthews batting a .217. The pitch, 3-4, strike 11, that's a 10. Struck him out. 2 away, and that's going to bring up Vladimir Guerrero. Guerrero batting a .364. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 1-5. That's going to be a range play for Guerrero. And that's going to be 4-3. That's going to be a base hit to Eisman. His range is on a 1-3. That's a 2. Eisman goes underneath it. Suzuki coming near. Eisman waves him off, and he make the catch and the out for the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the first, and here is the starting lineup for the Seattle Mariners. Leading off, the center fielder, Ichiro Suzuki. Batting second, the second baseman, Jose Lopez. Batting third, the left fielder, Raul Eibens. Batting fourth in the cleanup position, the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Jose Verito. Batting sixth, the first baseman, Richie Sexton. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Brad Wilkinson. Batting eighth, the catcher, Kenji Johijima. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Yusuke Betancourt. On the mound for the Angels, it is John Garland, comes into the game with a 3.86 ERA. 2 wins, no losses, 14 innings pitched, allowed 11 hits, 5 strikeouts, and 2 walks so far in the replay. And with that, Suzuki steps up. He's batting a .326. So far throughout the season, he's had 9 runs, 9 RBIs, 1 home run, and 1 stolen base. 1-6, that's going to be a blank. 1-6, and that's going to be a ground ball to Kendrick. And that's out number 1. Let's take a look at the defense for the Los Angeles Angels. Anderson's out there in left. Matthews at center. Guerrero is in right field, going around the horn. Figgins on third. Abar at shortstop. Kendrick is on second. Kocheman at first. Lopez, Napoli behind the plate, and Garland is on the mound. That's the defense for the Los Angeles Angels. Jose Lopez batting a 227. 4-1 strike. 4, that's a 1. Struck him out. 2 away, and that's going to bring up Raul Ibans, who's batting a 378. 4-2 blank. 4-1, and that's going to be a base hit. So Ibans is on with a base hit, and that's going to bring up Adrian Beltre. Beltre batting a 222. Here's the pitch. 1-2. That's going to be a walk. 8. That's a 6. Strategy rule was a 16, so the Mariners holding off. And that is a walk with runners now on first and second. Jose Verito is up. He's batting a 366. Strategy roll is a 15. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 1-4. 1-4 is a blank. 4-3, and that's going to be a fly ball to Anderson. And that is out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors after 1. We're tied at 0. We go to the top of the second. Garrett Anderson, Torii Hunter, and Casey Coachman do up for the Angels. Garrett Anderson batting a 224. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be a 3-4, 3-6. That's going to be a strike. 5, 17, too high. 6-3, and that's going to be a base hit. So with that, Anderson is on with a base hit. And Torii Hunter comes up. He's batting a 267. Strategy was a 17. Infield double play depth. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 3-3. 3-3 is a strike. 8, 15, too high. 1-2. Fly ball out there to Suzuki. And that's going to be out number 1. Pickoff attempt. And with that, Silva does not pick anyone off. His roll is a 17. Strategy roll of a 20 automatically is a pickoff chance. 2-4, fly ball to Wilkinson. Oh, sorry. 2-4 is going to be a base hit. And that puts runners in first and second. 1 away. And that's going to bring up Harry Kendrick. Kendrick batting a 433. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 3-4. Strikeout 9. That's a 9. Struck him out. 2 away. Strategy roll is a 12. Mike Napoli up. He's batting a 357. Here's the pitch. 5-2 walk. 16. 18 too high. And that's going to be a 5-4. And that's going to be a base hit. Pass Wilkinson. Anderson will get the hold sign. It's a +1 from S9 from second to home. Garrett's base run rating is a 3. That is a 5. So he'll get the hold sign on that. Pickoff attempt, bases are loaded. It's an 18, nothing happening there. 5-5 blank. 3-4. Power hit to Ibans. That's an 11. That's going to be a double. And with that, 2 runs will score. Napoli on second. His base run rating is a 2. We have a 6, so we're going to check the second one. Lead runner advances, and the ball cut off, and the trailing runner is thrown out. So 3 runs score, and Ibar is thrown out at third to retire the side. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors as we go to the bottom of the second. It's going to be Richie Sexton, Brad Wilkinson, and Kenji Johijima due up. Richie Sexton batting a .214. Here's the pitch. Four sixes a blank. 6-3. And that's going to be a ground ball to Abar. Out number 1. Brad Wilkinson batting a .243, sorry. 1-5 possible error on a ground ball. And that's going to be 5-2, double star 5, double star 6. Fly ball out there to Guerrero. Out number 2. 2 away, and that's going to bring up Kenji. Kenji batting a .242. And that is going to be a 5-1. That's going to be a blank. 6-2, fly ball out there to Matthews. And that is out number 3. So the Angels retire the Mariners in order. It's 3 up, 3 down. After 2, no runs, no hits, no errors. After 2, Los Angeles 3, Seattle nothing. We go to the top of the third. Cone Figgins, Gary Matthews, and Vladimir Guerrero due up for the Angels. Top of the order, Cone Figgins 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 6-4, wild pitch. It's going to be a foul ball. We're going to re-roll the dice. 2-5, blank. 3-3, fly ball to Wilkinson. And that is out number 1. Gary Matthews up. Matthews is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 2-2, range play at Safeco Field. 5-5, and that's going to be a fly ball to Ibens. His range is on a 1-3. That's a 2. He'll make the catch, and out number 2. 2 away, and that's going to bring up Vladimir Guerrero. Guerrero is 0 for 1 today. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 4-6. That's going to be a blank. 6-3, and that's going to be a fly ball out there to Suzuki. And that is out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors as the Mariners retire the Angels in order. We go to the bottom of the third. It's going to be Yusuke Betancourt, Ichiro Suzuki, and Jose Lopez due up for the Mariners. Betancourt batting a .400. Here's the pitch. 2-6, blank. 2-5, fly ball out there to Anderson. And that's going to be out number 1. Top of the order, Ichiro Suzuki, 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 6-1, range play at Safeco Field. 2-1-2, S plus 9. So it's going to be to Guerrero. Guerrero's range is a 1. That is a 1. He'll make the catch, and out number 2. 2 away, and that's going to bring up Jose Lopez, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 6-5, strikeout, 4-13 too high. 2-1, and that is going to be a base hit. And Lopez is on with a base hit. So, with that, Raul Ibens comes up. He's batting 1 for 1. Here's the pitch. 4-2 blank. 2-4. Power hit to Guerrero. That is an 8. That's going to be a double. And it's off the wall, and with that, Lopez will get the hold sign, and all of a sudden, the Mariners now have runners in the scoring position. And that is going to bring up Adrian Beltre, who walked his last time up. Strategy rolls an 18, 2 outs, runners on second and third, 5-1 blank. 3-6, double star 6, and that's going to be a ground ball to A-bar. And that's going to retire the side. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on after 3. Los Angeles 3, Mariners nothing. We go to the top of the 4th. Garrett Anderson, Torrey Hunter, and Casey Coachman due up for the Angels. Anderson 1-for-1 with a run scored. Here's the pitch. 2-6 blank. 4-5. And that is going to be a double. It's a double off the wall, as Anderson will take 2 off of that hit. All right, so Anderson looking to steal third. Here is we roll 1. Still stolen base rating is a 13. That is a 10. And he'll steal third. Torrey Hunter 0-for-1. Here's the pitch. 6-3 blank. 5-3, and that's going to be a line drive to Beltre. No double play there. It's going to be an out. 1 away. Casey Coachman at 1-for-1 with a run scored. Here's the pitch. Strategy rolls a 2. 6-1, strike 2, 18, too high. 5-1, double star 4, and that's going to be a ground ball to Beltre. They're going to try to score him. Yes, they are. They're going to go for the out at first. Yep. So with that, Anderson will score. And they'll get Coachman out at first. So 1 on, 1 run is scored, and that's going to bring up Harry Kendrick. Kendrick is 0-for-1 with a strikeout. Coachman will go out with the RBI. 5-6, range play. 4-4, line drive to Betancourt. That's a line drive down. Betancourt's range is in a 1-2. That's a 4. He can't get to it in time. And he doesn't get to it in time as it goes by him. And we'll have a runner on first, and that's going to bring up Mike Napoli. Strategy roll 9, Angels holding off. Napoli 1-for-1 with a run scored. Here's the pitch. 6-2, double question mark. Single and a 1-4. 6 too high. 6-1, double star, double star 1, ground ball to Lopez. And that is out number 3. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Jose Verito, Richie Sexton, and Brad Wilkinson due up for the Mariners. Jose Verito is 0-for-1. Here's the pitch. 3-2 range play. 3-1 ground ball to Figgins. Out number 1, 1 away. Richie Sexton 0-for-1. Here's the pitch. 5-6 walk. 18, 14, and that's going to be a walk. All right, infield going to come in. We do have a sacrifice play. Actually, they're going to bring the corners in on this one. As Brad Wilkinson comes up, he's 0 for 1, the pitch. 4-3 blank. And that is going to be a pop-up for an out. Row 1d6 versus the lead runner's base runner. If row is high, the runner is out. So that is a 0. That's a 3. No double play there because that's a 0. So 1 away. And Brad Wilkinson pops out on a sacrifice attempt. 2 away, and that's going to bring up Kenji. Kenji is 0 for 1. Strategy roll 19. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be a 3-5 strikeout. 3-13 too high. 2-1 ground ball to Figgins. And that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the after 4. It's Los Angeles 2, Seattle nothing. We go to the top of the 5th. Eric Abar, Cone Figgins, and Gary Matthews due up. Carlos Silva can face 8 more batters before he is tired. Abar, 1 for 1 with a double and 3 RBIs. 1-1, strike 7-12, too high. 3-6, pop up to Beltre, and that is out number 1. Top of the order, Cone Figgins, 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 6-6, strikeout 8-20, too high. 1-5, double star 3, ground ball to Sexton. And that is out number 2, 2 away, and that's going to bring up Gary Matthews. Matthews is 0 for 2 with a strike. Here's the pitch. 1-4, walk, 10-8, and that's going to be a walk. So with that, the Angels have a runner on first, and that's going to bring up Vladimir Guerrero. Guerrero is 0 for 2. Let's take a look at his stats here. He's got 10 runs, 5 RBIs, 1 home run, 1 stolen base so far on the season. He's a little bit above average where we finished in the actual season. 3-2, possible error. 4-2, and that's going to be a ground ball to Beltre. Error rating for Beltre is on a 6. That's a 7. No error there. And that is out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Yunetsuke Betancourt, Ichiro Suzuki, Jose Lopez due up for the Mariners. Betancourt 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 4-1, strike 2, 10 too high. 4-1, double star 4, ground ball to Kochiman. And that is out number 1. Top of the order. Ichiro Suzuki is 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 2-2, strikeout 3. That's a 5. Too high. 3-4. And that's going to be a ground ball to Abar. And that is out number 2. 2 away. And Jose Lopez is up. He's 1 for 2 with a strikeout. 4-2 blank. 2-3, and that's going to be a ground ball to Figgins. And that's going to be out number 3. Out number 3 as the Angels retire the Mariners in order. 3 up, 3 down after 5. Los Angeles 4. Mariners nothing. We go to the top of the 6th. It's going to be Garrett Anderson, Torii Hunter, Casey Kochiman due up for the Angels. Garrett Anderson 2 for 2 with a double and a run scored. Here's the pitch. 2-1 blank. 1-4, and that is going to be a ground ball to Lopez. Out number 1. Torii Hunter 0 for 2. The pitch. 6-3 blank. 2-3. And that is going to be a ground ball back to Silva. And out number 2, 2 away. Casey Coachman, 1 for 2 with a run and an RBI. Here's the pitch. 2-2 range play at Safeco Field. 6-1, double star 2. It's a fly ball out there to Suzuki. Suzuki's range is on a 1-4. That's a 4. It would have been a single, but he'll make the catch as he goes all the way back to the warning track. And retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It's going to be Raul Ibens, Adrian Beltre, and Jose Verito due up for the Mariners. Ibens, who's 1 for 2 with a double. Here's the pitch. 1-3. Error and a possible throw. 1-5. Ground ball to Kendrick. Error rating for Kendrick is on a 1-2. That's a 4. No error there. Out number 1. Kendrick will take it, throw it over to Coachman for the out. Adrian Beltre 0 for 1 with a walk. Here's the pitch. 5-4. Possible error on a throw. 5-1. Ground ball to Abar. Error rating for Abar is on a 1-11. That's a 15. No error there. Out number 2 as Abar will take it, throw it over to first for the out. Jose Verito is 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 2-6 is a blank. 6-6 fly ball out there to Guerrero. And that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 6. Los Angeles 4. Mariners nothing. We go to the top of the 7th. Howie Kendrick, Mike Napoli, and Eric Abar due up for the Angels. Howie Kendrick, 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. 1-2. Possible error on a ground ball. 4-4. Line drive to Betancourt. Out number 1. Silva, now tired. Mike Napoli comes up. He's 1 for 2 with a run scored. 2-4. And that's a base hit. Abar, 1 for 2 with a double, 3 RBI. Strategy rolls a 3. Here's the pitch. 6-5. Error and a possible throw. 5-2, and that's going to be a double star 1. It's going to be a ground ball to Lopez. Error rating for both of them is on an 8 and a 4. 13 is too high. No error there. And that is going to be the out at first. Napoli will go to second. And 1-2 away. Top of the order, Cone Figgins. They are going to leave Silva in. Figgins is 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. 5-1, strikeout. That's going to be a walk. 14, that is an 8, and that is a walk. And with that, we will have the call to the bullpen. So with that, we do make the call to the bullpen for the Seattle Mariners. And with that, they are going to bring in Brandon Marlowe. And that is, are they going to bring in Marlowe? No. They're going to bring in Miguel Batista. So Batista will come into the game. He has a 3.36 ERA. 1 win, 1 loss, 10 and 2/3 innings pitched, allowed 7 hits, 10 strikeouts, and 6 walks. Taking a look at the stats here for Carlos Silva, he went 6 and 2/3 innings, allowed 7 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts, an ERA of a 8.85. So Batista Silva is still responsible for Napoli and Figgins. 1-3, strike 11. That's an 11. Singh, excuse me, Singh, take me out to the ball game. This game is moving by quick. Probably one of the quickest games we've had so far to date in the replay. So LA, 3 runs in the first. So LA has picked up 3 runs in the second inning, a run in the fourth. They've got 4 runs on 7 hits, no errors. Seattle, no runs, 3 hits, and no errors. They've been shut out so far through 6.5. John Garland can face 4 more batters before he's considered tired. He's going to have to face off against Richie Sexton, Brad Wilkinson, and Kenji Johijima as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Richie Sexton is 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 4-6 blank. 5-2, and that's going to be a line drive to A-bar. And that is out number 1. Brad Wilkinson is 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 6-4 at the ballpark. 4-1 double star 5 fly ball out there to Matthews. Out number 2. Kenji 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 4-6 blank. 5-1 double star 3 grand ball to A-bar. And that is out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 7, it's the Angels 4, Mariners nothing. We go to the top of the 8th. Vladimir Guerrero, Garrett Anderson, and Torrey Hunter due up for the Angels. Vladimir Guerrero 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. We are going to make some changes to the defense here for the Mariners. First base, Richie Sexton. So with that, Lopez will come over to play first. Second base, Tug Hewlett. Shortstop. Nope, not making any changes to the shortstop. And everyone else is good. So that's the only thing there. Lopez will go over to first, and Tug Hewlett will play second now. Vladimir Guerrero up. Miguel Batista can face 7 batters. They are going to leave him in. Guerrero 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. 3-1 range play. 5-4 ground ball to Beltre. And that is going to be Beltre's Rangers on a 1-3. That is a 3. He'll make the catch and take the single away. And he'll make the catch 1 away. Garrett Anderson 2 for 3 with a double and a run scored. Here's the pitch. 3-5. Strikeout 5. That's a 1. Struck him out. Struck him out. Torrey Hunter 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be a 4-3 strikeout 8. That's a 4. Struck him out. And that will retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, and none left on. We go to the bottom. Easy inning of scores. The Mariners retire the Angels in order. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Yunesuke Betancourt, Ichiro Suzuki, Tug Hulet due up for the Mariners. Yunesuke Betancourt 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. Jon Garland going to stay in. He can face one more batter. 6-3. Double star. Single on a 1 to 5. The 11. Too high. 6-4. Ground ball to Kendrick. And that is out number 1. Top of the order. Ichiro Suzuki 0 for 3. John tired. 6-1 range play at Safeco Field. 2-4 home run. That's a 4. That's a 2. Ichiro smacks one out of here. That ball is gone. Solo home run for Suzuki. And the crowd here at Safeco Field goes crazy. And the Mariners end the drought and avoid right now of getting shut out. So it's 4-1 Angels on a solo home run by Ichiro Suzuki. And with that, the call to the bullpen has been made for the Los Angeles Angels. And they're going to bring in Jason Berger right now. That's his card. Berger will come in to close out the rest of this inning. He's got no wins, no losses, 1 inning pitched, allowed 1 hit, no strikeouts, and no walks. All right, Tug Hulet up. He's 0 for 1. Well, first time up. We haven't seen him really in this replay so far. He's played in 2 games, no at-bats. And that's going to be 4-6. Walk plus. Now, in a walk plus, we add 10. Plus the ballpark factor. In this case, it's a -1. We add 9. That's a 20. That's a 6. And that is a base on balls with a runner on first. Raul Ibens, infield coming to double play depth. He's 2 for 3. Here's the pitch. 2-3. Possible error on a throw. 2-2. Double star 6. Fly ball out there to Guerrero. Out number 2. Adrian Beltre is 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. 4-6. Walk plus 18. 18. And that's a walk. All right, 2 on. And that's going to bring up Jose Verito. Before we get to Verito, let's take a look at Jon Garland's stats. He went 7 1/3 innings. Allowed 4 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run. 2 walks, 1 strikeout, 1 home run, and ERA of a 2.96. Verito is up, 2 outs. 0 for 3 for Verito. 4-2 hit by pitch. That's a 10. Jason will add 10. And that loads the bases. They're going to call a mound on the field. They're going to call a conference on the mound, and they're all going to discuss what to do here as Jose Lopez steps up to the plate. All right, umpire calls them all back. Conference is done. Infield, they worked out some strategy, hopefully. Nothing on the strategy today because strategy wheels are turned off. 5-1 is a strike for 20 too high. And the reason for no strategy is we take the difference of the score. In this case, it's 3. we add it to the inning. So 3 plus 8 is 11. If the total is higher than 10, strategy gets turned off. And that's going to be a 3-5, double star 6, and that's going to be a fly ball out to the Guerrero. And that will retire the side. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 4 left on for the Mariners. We go to the top of the 9th. After 8, Los Angeles 4, Mariners 1. When we go to the top of the 9th, it's going to be Casey Coachman, Howie Kendrick, and Mike Napoli. Miguel are going to stay in. We're going to take a look at the box score here. LA scoring in the 2nd, the 4th, and nothing since then, so they have no runs scored. Seattle scoring right now the only run in the 8th inning. They avoided being shut out. So it's 1 run on 4 hits for the Mariners, 4 runs on 7 hits for the Angels. Casey Coachman, 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 1-5 at the ballpark. 1-1, ground ball to Lopez. And that's going to be out number 1. Howie Kendrick is 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. Kendrick 1-2, blank. 6-4, fly ball out to Suzuki. And that's out number 2. 2 away, Mac Napoli is 2 for 3 with a run scored. 5-3, that's going to be a walk. 16, that is an 8. And they have a runner in first. Eric Abar is 1 for 3 with a double and 3 RBIs. 5-3, that's going to be a walk. 3-7, too high. 3-2, double star 3, ground ball to Lopez. And that is out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Are the Mariners able to find some of that 9th inning magic? Or will the Angels hold on to a 3-run lead? Jason Berger done. And they're going to bring in their closer, Francisco Rodriguez. They're going to bring in Scott Shield. Nope, they're going to bring in Francisco Rodriguez to close this game. That's his card. Rodriguez will come into the game with 4 saves, 4 innings pitched, allowed 1 hit, 5 strikeouts, no walks. No wins, no losses so far on the season for him. As we take a look at the stats here for Jason Berger, who went 2/3 of an inning, allowed 2 walks, 1 hit by pitch, no ERA. So he's got to face off against Brad Wilkinson, Kenji Johijima, and Yunesuke Betancourt. Here's the pitch to Brad Wilkinson. 0 for 3, 2-2 at the ballpark. 2-5, double star 3, and that's going to be a ground ball to Kendrick. Out number 1, Kenji Johijima. Not going to take the hit here. And with that, they're going to bring in Jeremy Reed to pinch hit. Reed, first time we're seeing him. Nope. He's played in 2 games, had 1 at bat. So this is the first at bat here. Reed, 3-2. Walk plus 16. That is a 4, and that's going to be a walk. So Reed will get on, and he's going to stay on. They're not going to bring in a pinch runner. Yunesuke Betancourt, 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. Infield to double play depth. 1 on. 5-6. Strikeout plus 12. That is an 11. Struck him out. 2 away. We go to the top of the order. Ichiro Suzuki, 1 for 4. Here's the pitch. 1-1 strike. 13. 2, struck him out. And that's the game. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. That is the game as the Los Angeles Angels defeat the Seattle Mariners 4-1. Final line score coming right up. So with that, at the end of that game, it's Los Angeles 4 runs on 7 hits, no errors. Mariners 1 run on 4 hits, no errors. John Garland will pick up his 3rd save. Carlos Silva will pick up his 2nd loss. And Francisco Rodriguez will pick up his 5th save of the season. Taking a look here, we go over to John Garland, the winning pitcher. He went 7 1/3 innings, allowed 4 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 1 strikeout, 1 home run, and an ERA of a 2.96. Carlos Silva will get the loss. He went 6 2/3 innings, allowed 7 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, an ERA of an 8.85. Francisco Rodriguez went 1 inning, allowed 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, no ERA, picks up his 5th save. Miguel Batista went 2 1/3 innings, allowed 1 walk and 3 strikeouts, an ERA of a 2.77. So with that, the Angels will improve to 9-3, and the Mariners will go to 8-4-8. And that's going to do it for us here at Safeco Field. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and a thumbs up. And remember to click that bell notification to be notified of when new videos in the 2008 replay go up and when I go live with all of the Philadelphia Phillies and Field of Dreams. Until then, I'm Scooney007. We'll see you next time for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.